listening, we have a very special guest. I have Winston Ragoo, and he's a psychic. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, Winston.
Well, about the psychic, the business, which one do you want to focus?
About you, the psychic.
Well, my name is Winston Ragoo, which everybody should know by now. I've been in the media and the news for the last 9 months. I've been doing psychic reading for the last 17 years. And it's been fun for me. It's a trip. I do tarot card reading, live psychic reading on television. I've done it on the radio stations. I have my own office now, which I run. Also with you and reading the papers, and I'm also a business person by profession. And not just psychic.
Okay. So speaking, I'm going to start with the numerous articles that you did. You did one with The Guardian last year.
Yeah.
And in that interview, you said you learned of your gift after you met with a palm reader at Coney Island in New York.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, before that, did you have any idea that you had any sort of psychic ability?
No, I just like doing, I just like the, reading horoscopes and stuff. Because when people start telling you things, you then recognize what they want, what you have. I mean, you can be a professional person like a doctor, but it's only until your cases have been won by good people, then you know, well, yes, I'm a professional person now. I can move on to the next step. People make you aware of what you are sometimes by saying things to you. And by doing that, I started, the lady said, I need to go and do my own psychic reading and tarot card reading. Because the energy that I have is really good energy. And I said, okay, fine. I went ahead and do it. And I started doing that. And I've been public with it 9 months now.
Okay. And, well, you said that after that you traveled the world a lot, honing your skills.
I traveled, yeah, all over Dominica, all the Caribbean islands, New York, Miami. Travel all about. And I've been trying it on people, going to different psychic readers, trying to find out what they do, how it works. And it didn't work for me what they do, because I said they read positive, negative, but I read positive. Well, I mean, you're not trying to just
yes.
You're not trying just to read tarot cards, right? And if you were to say that I met you one time and read your cards just now, how would you say it was?
It was a very, I would say, enlightening experience, something I enjoyed because it was fun, but also it kind of was fairly accurate, I must say. I'm a bit of a skeptic, but it's fairly accurate. Well, I have to ask you, when you meet a person for the first time and you basically read their aura, how would you describe the feeling you get?
I get the energy. I deal with energy and the aura. The energy is basically, I go through my subconscious mind and I look at you and I try to get a positive side from you, and I see the negative thing and I try to turn it into really a good energy for me. And one time I can tell when there's a relationship, whether it's a family problem, whether you're sick, or whatever it is, whether it be a problem at home, I go straight to the problem. I try to read your mind. That's what I do. I know the minute I walk in, everybody wants to know what's going on in here. And, well, you say they want me to tell you anything at all just now. Which I had a brief phone interview yesterday with one of the sisters.
Yeah.
I think you could tell her.
Yes, I could vouch for it because she told me about it afterwards, that you were very much accurate in what you said.
And that was just on the phone, because I talk to people around the world on the phone without even seeing a face. I do that in Trinidad all the time before anything happens. I do it through just a phone call. You call me and I start telling you things you want to know. And I have a fan, a group page where people now join in.
Okay, so besides people, have you ever had like visions where you predicted, some people said they predicted the fall of the World Trade Center or anything like that. Are you anything like that?
For me, I don't want to, because it's negative. If I do something positive, I do it positive only. So if I predict the World Trade Center is going to, I would not even get at a picture in my head like that. I would see something is happening, which I can try to tell somebody to avoid something is happening. That's why I do when they come to my office. I tell them negative things in a positive way, by telling them what to do and how to go about doing it, and it has worked for everybody.
So do you charge for your services?
There is a cost to it, and it depends. And some people come for a half an hour, an hour, there's a cost to it. But the cost attached to it is that I pay the rent of the building that I have, the air conditioning, for the electricity, and my secretary.
Okay.
And the rest of it is history.
Okay, so if someone would like to make an appointment with you, how would they go about
Call
it?
me at 374-9885 or just log on to Winston Ragoo Facebook and I'll add them as a friend and all the information is there.
Okay, and where are your offices located?
At number 58 Alberta Street, Woodbrook, Port of Spain.
All right, and what we will also have, you can also log on to the Buzz Weekly's Facebook page, and we will have a link to his Facebook page as well. So we would like to have a little bit of fun here, so I would like to invite my cameraman, Francis. Yes, Francis, come here, and he will do an impromptu tarot card reading.
It's just basically people how they do it, right? You could shuffle up the pack.
Okay.
You know, this one's like you shouldn't learn, right?
Yeah.
You know, true. This is just my traveling pack, so I have a variation of cards. You see, the first card says that there's some things at home we need to sort out. The foundation of his home is not settled as it should be settled.
Is that correct? A little bit, okay.
No, but you see, it starts like this, and then
Yeah.
it says he's a fighter. He don't like quarreling and fighting with anybody, right? But there's a lot of people trying to keep him back, right? And he's trying to progress by moving forward, and he's not paying no attention to them. There's also somebody who's not well at home, and he may need to pay more attention to. But when coming to money, he'll be able to make money once he keeps his focus on where he's going. He's going to have a good insight in life. He's not feeling too up these days. He's feeling kind of down because things are not going the way he anticipated should go his way. But he needs to hang in there. There's also a past relationship or something on his mind he's been thinking about for a while. It's not that good.
Okay. Is that true so far, Francis? Francis is unable to speak.
If I continue like this, it says, where he lives by his family, somebody's going to pass down some money or some property or something. Whatever Francis does, he does it with his hands. All his work is in his hands and his mind. And he's doing a good job on it. There's also some party, some relationship, something is coming up soon where you'll be going to like a wedding or an event or something. There's also a particular lady he has in his mind that he thinks that, the person could be like a princess to him or whatever girlfriend you have, he'll treat them like that once he's in like path with that.
Okay.
It says that his life is coming to an end, not death. But he's going into a new era of his life. While he's here, he might probably be thinking about some bigger picture somewhere, which his life is already changing into a new episode. And he hasn't said it to anybody. When that unfolds, all his success will be really, really good. You see, he's picking up his swords and moving on. It says also that he wants to borrow a loan or pay back a loan, which he's thinking about very soon. But he doesn't want to turn his back and walk away from where his money comes from. So he's saying, I'm going to hang in there and make it work.
Okay, I'm going to take one final card.
This card is saying, be careful what you do around you with your circumstances, your neighbors, because you may have to go to the police station, whether it be for a police record or something, any argument, any quarrel at all, avoid the police station. No, this card is a very successful card. It says that whatever you do, God is going to open up a way to show you all the positive things they do. You just need to stick it out. Somebody's bringing some spiritual news to tell you, be very careful of situations now that you get into. Carefully check your groundwork before you get into it. Okay.
All right, so Francis, wait, Francis, come here.
This is just how I do the whole part.
So Francis, would you say this was accurate?
Yes.
Okay, and Francis was very skeptical in the beginning.
Usually what I do, this has 62 cards in this pack. I read the whole pack. I spread it out on a table in my office. And when I'm done with the 50, I do patterns in the card. I'll show you exactly where all the positive, where the negatives are, how to change it, what to do, what not to do, and has worked. If you come to my office, like what I do this reading here for you now, by tomorrow, the next day, the week, everything changes. I've done it for 9 months. And doing it for 9 months, it can't be a joke. It has worked for almost 4,000 people in it. And you've been reading there, and that was only half the deck I've read for you so far. And I've only read half the deck for you,
So, well, Winston, I want to thank you again. And you can also check out Winston on Win Bollywood Countdown. He's in the chat room this week, as well as Win TV's Win Report. So thanks again for watching, and thanks again.
Thanks for having me here.